Did you understand you're charged with possession of child pornography? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Welcome to the bench of justice.
Court is calling 2022 CR 11918W, State of Texas versus Jacob Glandon. Excuse me, there's no talking in the box while we're on the record. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Oscar Salinas for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Kirk Grancy for us. Jacob Glandon.
Oh, man, how did you know I got in trouble?
And are you Jacob Glandon?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Received everything on there, Your Honor. There are some items that I viewed at the office of the defendant's office.
There's some items that I'm not able to disclose, Judge.
All right. And the state has filed this motion to seal State's Exhibit number 2. Any objection?
No objection.
And this is State's Exhibit 2, Judge. It contains child pornography.
All right. And states you're offering into evidence State's Exhibit number 2, but asking that it be sealed.
Yes, Judge.
Any objections?
No objection.
All right, then State's Exhibit number 2 is accepted and it will be sealed. Mr. Glandon, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiver of Indictment, Reading of Information and Rights on Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand you have a right to have a grand jury see the evidence in this case and make a decision on whether or not to indict?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that your attorney has certain rights, namely 2 days from the presentation of the information and 10 days from the presentation of the information to prepare for trial? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, sir.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived indictment, reading of information and rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Counsel, if you could date that for me, please. Next, I'm showing you what's entitled Information. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the information?
Yes, sir.
State, are you proceeding on the information as presented?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Glandon, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review this with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of child pornography? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, sir.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Glandon, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No offense. No contest.
State any evidence?
Yes, Judge, state offers of Marcus States Exhibit 1 and attachments, and additionally, States Exhibit 2 under seal.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Glandet, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to a jury trial? A right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. The court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding to sentencing? Are you asking for a
I
PSI?
think this side was it, so
All right, probation. Is there any sooner date for the PSI other than February 3rd? Because this is not for an application. All right, we're going to see if we can get you a date earlier than February 13th. All right, so just have a seat and we'll get that date.
And there is something that I need to put on the record, I just remembered. There are 2 additional CM cases that are out of the same transaction. The state, of course, would be rejecting those after he sentenced.
All right.
Realized I didn't put them in the plea bargain.
All right, we're still on the record. Do you want to write that in the plea bargain agreement?
Yes.
Any objections, defense? Defense, any
No, no,
objections?
Your Honor. You good, Your Honor? Oh,
Just one moment. Okay, let me just see if, just give me 1 second.
Yes, should you see him, was right.
All right.
And they're for the same charge.
All right, don't leave here. Everyone, just give me a moment, please. All right, so we're going to come back for sentencing on your case on January 9th. All right, Ms. Ferguson, on Mr. Glandon, we're going to come back on January 9th.
The courtroom falls silent as the judge calls the case, State of Texas versus Jacob Glandon. A sharp reminder echoes, no talking while the court is on the record. The tension is immediate. The prosecutor announces himself. The defense follows. Then all eyes turn to the defendant. Are you Jacob Glandon? Yes, ma'am. The judge begins carefully, methodically. Documents are presented. Discovery, acknowledgments, waivers. Each question is precise. Each answer from Glandon is short, controlled. Did you review this with your attorney? Yes. Do you understand your rights? Yes. But the weight of those rights is heavy. The judge makes it clear he has the right to a jury trial, the right to confront witnesses, the right to remain silent. And yet, one by one, Glandon gives them up. Then comes the charge: possession of child pornography, a third-degree felony. The courtroom atmosphere tightens. The judge outlines the consequences: 2 to 10 years in prison, a possible fine. Glandon listens. No reaction. A plea agreement is revealed, a cap of 4 years, a $1,000 fine. How do you plead? No contest. The state submits its evidence, including sealed material too sensitive for public view. No objections from the defense. Moments later, the judge delivers the decision. Based on the evidence, the court finds you guilty. It lands hard, final, unavoidable. But sentencing is not immediate. A pre-sentence investigation is ordered, one last step before fate is sealed. The court sets a date, January 9th. Then, one final twist: additional related charges will be dismissed after sentencing. The judge pauses, ensuring everything is clear. Glandon is led back to his seat, now officially convicted, waiting for the final judgment that will determine his future. The courtroom moves on, but for him, everything has changed.